I'm going live on Twitch tonight. Live tonight. Twitch drops are going to be enabled. That means you can get packs for free just from watching my stream. Come hang out. Links in the description. Twitch.tv/RealShelfy. Oh, we got another juicy roster update in MLB The Show this week. Let's hop right in. This video is completely dedicated to the roster update. I'm going to go in full detail. Every player, we're going to look at every single person who was upgraded, downgraded, whatever, right here in this video. If you guys enjoy this, I'm going to do this every week from here on out. Hit that thumbs up down below. I usually jump into the roster updates and I talk about it briefly, but I don't go into full detail. Let's go into full detail. I'm going to do this every weekend for these updates. So hit that thumbs up down below and let's get after it. They have been so aggressive with their overalls and their stat changes this year. Usually, if you're not new to Diamond Dynasty, you know what I'm talking about. Usually the changes are minimal. They don't really touch guys too much. We'll be lucky to see one guy go diamond every week. Actually, it's usually every other week. This season, it's every week. Usually it's every other week. I love that the shortened season has caused this. This is one positive because it's crazy seeing these overalls jump like wildfire every week. Juan Soto got a +3. He's a 90 overall. He got a +7, +10, +5, +13 to his offensive stats, +6 to his vision. He deserves it, but my goodness. Shane Bieber went up 1. He got more, just another boost to his per-9s. He's been flat out gross. Garrett Cole drops down to an 89 overall. And here's this, boys. Manny Machado went from an 85 to an 89. I've said this in every other roster update. They are never shy at San Diego Studios to upgrade San Diego Padres. Manny with a +8, +13, +10, +5 to his vision. He's been smashing the ball. Looks really, really good. The Padres have been red hot. They look dangerous. He gets a well-deserved upgrade to an 89. Cody Bellinger got crazy stat changes, but he stays at an 88 overall. Negative to his contacts, +11 to his power versus right, plus on his vision. Trey Turner, who has been ripping the leather off the ball all season. OPS is at 1,000. +11, +14, +3, +8. They honestly could have gave him even more of a power boost. He's been driving the ball for extra bases all season, but I like it. He's up to an 87. Kershaw went up 1. New diamond in the game, Kenta Maeda. Got a +19 to his stamina. That put him at 86 overall. Next up, Aaron Nola got a boost. He was already diamond, but he's up to an 86. Jack Flaherty got a change, but his overall didn't move. Christian Yelich went from an 89 to an 85. So he almost dropped down to gold. -22 contact versus right. Sonny Gray went down. Starling Marte, new diamond, goes from an 84 to an 85. Got a +10 contact versus left. That got the job done. Matt Chapman with a big power boost versus righty, but a negative versus left. Ketel Marte went down 1. Did get positives in some areas, but he went down 1 overall because of some of the negatives to his power. Yu Darvish got some boost, but his overall stayed the same. Luke Voigt, new diamond in MLB The Show, the 85 overall, +14, +9, righty. He goes from a silver goon in Battle Royale all the way up to a diamond live series in MLB The Show 20. Luke Voigt has been crushing baseballs, as you can see. OPS over 1,000, smashing. Corey Seager up to an 84. He's flirting with diamond. David Fletcher's up to an 84. Chad Green got some changes, didn't move. Marcell Ozuna goes up to an 83 overall. He had a 3-homer game in Fenway the other day. Unbelievable. Xander Bogaerts with some crazy changes. Somehow his overall didn't move. Max Fried went up 2 more. Brandon Lowe, negative contact versus right, but a plus to his discipline and vision. Keeps him in an 82 overall. Zach Gallen went up 2. Luis Castillo down 1. Jason Hayward went from silver to gold. Patrick Corbin is very close to going silver. Pete Alonso's really close to going silver. I don't think anyone's seen that coming this year. Power's been getting a big negative so far this season. Charlie Blackmon down to an 81. Justin Turner down to an 81. Michael Conforto up to an 81. He actually got -5 power versus right, but +14, +7 to his contact and +5 to his power. Tyler Glasnow up to a gold, +3. Luis Robert, 81. Luis Robert, 79 to an 81 overall. Pluses all across the board offensively. You love to see that. Teoscar Hernandez goes to gold from silver. Eric Hosmer reliving the glory days in Kansas City. He's up to an 81 overall. Brandon Woodruff continues to go up. He got a stamina boost. Jose Altuve flirting with silver. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We're only on the 5th page out of 23. We're going to keep it moving. Ian Happ up to gold. Didi Gregorius is now up to a gold. Kevin Kiermaier's back up to gold status. He's been there before. Oni Goslin goes from bronze to silver. Jonathan Scope with a +1. Dominic Smith, who's been crushing baseballs all season, +12, +10, +3. Offensively, that's well-deserved. If you've been keeping up with the Mets at all, this guy's been crushing the ball. And he was crushing my Phillies earlier in the year when we played against them. Willie Myers, look at this, +30 contact versus left. And his overall only went up 2. What? Excuse me? That's insane. Rhys Hoskins has been back to his old ways. He's been crushing the ball. OPS now up over 960 on the season. You know, he always has a high on-base percentage. He's starting to hit for more power again. Gets +17 contact versus left, +6 power versus left. Austin Nola goes up 1. Pablo Lopez, Jake Cronenworth, and Victor Reyes all got +3s. David Peralta goes down to a silver from gold. The freight train's just been nowhere to be found this year, but I love that guy, man. I think he'll turn it around at some point. James McCann and Jesse Winker get upgrades. Jesse Winker, look at his numbers. He's batting .314 with an OPS over 1,000, 10 home runs this season and 105 at-bats. This guy has been unreal. Once a really high prospect for the Reds, was kind of trying to find his way the last year or so with Cincinnati. Finally looks comfortable. He's always had a pretty swing, smashing the ball routinely for extra bases. Just has to maybe cut back on the strikeouts a little bit. Doing pretty good in Cincinnati. He's a dangerous at-bat every time he comes up. Other than that, doesn't look like we have too many crazy changes. Yan Gomes goes from bronze to silver. Kyle Schwarber with a power upgrade. He's been ripping the ball. Amir Garrett goes from bronze to a silver. +7 on his overall. +14, +18 hits per 9, walks per 9. So they made a big change on his stats. Kike Hernandez went down by 2. Adam Wainwright went up 4 after his complete game in his last start. He's sporting a 2.65 ERA. Love seeing guys like Wainwright that have been around the league for a while, finishing his career strong. Still going, Adam Wainwright. Brandon Belt up 1. John Gray down 1. Renato Nunez +2. He's a little banged up right now. Power's up to 90. You want to talk about a silver goon in BR? Renato Nunez might be a look. Have to check him out. Nick Markakis up 1. Kyle Tucker up 2. Moving on to the next page. Dakota Hudson goes from bronze to silver with a 7 overall jump. Bunch of changes to some guys. They didn't have any overall changes. Franmil Reyes had his stats significantly downgraded versus left, but the +11 righty-righty helped him keep his overall the same. Hunter Renfroe goes down a little bit, loses a lot of stats versus lefties, which is really the thing that's kept him afloat in Battle Royale. He's got a good swing. He's a lefty killer in BR. Him losing 15 and 3 versus lefties is kind of a big deal for those of you that like snagging him in their BR drafts. Framber Valdez +8. Matt Strahm +5. Zach Eflin +5 has been pitching pretty good. Corbin Burns +3. Jose Quintana goes from a 68 to a 75. Miguel Cabrera's been hitting the ball well again. I'm not old school Miggy, but better than he has been the last year or two. He got all kinds of stat adjustments. +7, +5 contact left, power right, but lost 14 to his contact versus right. Vision went back up. Sixto Sanchez, someone I'd like to highlight, goes +4 to a 73 overall. He's been dealing since they called him up. Sixto Sanchez was the return that the Marlins got in the JT Realmuto trade. Sixto Sanchez was once the top prospect for the Philadelphia Phillies. He's who the Marlins got in return for JT Realmuto. He looks really, really good down in Miami. Nick Madrigal with a +2, +18, +6 in the contact department. His live series card's starting to shape out pretty good. Julio Teheran up 6. Rowdy Tellez has been smashing the ball. He goes +4. Dane Dunning, young pitcher for the White Sox, goes +5. Austin Riley +16, +5 righty-righty. He's +3. He hit a moonshot in Citizens Bank Park the other day. Whoa, wowza. I think it was that 12-10 game where the Braves went up 10-0 and then the Phillies almost came back. Sweaty. Alex Dickerson has been ripping the ball. +18 power versus right. Devin Williams with the +19. They got +26, +35, +19. Have yourself a week, bud. Ryan Mountcastle, I would like to note. He's been hitting the ball well. I picked him up in one of my fantasy leagues. +10, +8, +12. He's up to a 69 overall, top prospect for the Orioles. Has been hitting the ball well in Baltimore this season. Jake Arrieta's down to a 68 overall. Just don't even. Luis Patino, we saw his diamond card in the game earlier in the year. He was one of the original, I believe it's a Future Stars card that was put in the game. He got a +5. He's up to a 68. Lots of changes in the 50 to 60 overall range, as you guys can see on the screen here. Not going to dabble in too much on these guys. Again, if you want to go in and check out the entire roster update, player to player, feel free. I think I went through about 15 pages there, hit on the amount of as many guys as I possibly could. If you guys don't already know, I play a lot of fantasy baseball, so I'm constantly staring at advanced analytics almost all day, setting my fantasy lineups. So I'm very interested in the roster updates every week when San Diego Studios does this. And I gotta say, I'm gonna continue saying this because I just hope and pray that this is how it happens next year. Please, San Diego Studios. I know it's a shortened season and that's why we're being crazy with the upgrades. Keep doing this. Do it next year. If you want to give somebody a +4 because they had a hot week, please do it. I'm all for these crazy dramatic roster changes. It just makes the marketplace go nuts. People are constantly investing in cards. Weekly roster updates with super dramatic stat changes like this, I am here for it. And I want it all season next year. If you agree, hit that thumbs up down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let me know in the comment section down below, what players do you think haven't gone diamond yet, or maybe haven't gone gold yet? Do you think will? Do you think Luis Robert is gonna make it to diamond by the end of this season? I think he's got like 9 or 10 home runs already. The guy's phenomenal, superstar. We're in the middle of a superstar, young phenom league where this whole new wave, this new generation of players is coming and taking the league by storm. So many, 19 to 24-year-old superstars in the league right now. It's been so fun to watch. You see Juan Soto at the top of the list. The guy's like 14 years old. He's advanced. Get him out of the NL East, please. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy for the next 15 years, aren't I? Yikes. He's so good. Can watch him play every day. Roster updates have been great. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.